Hello, everybody. It's the Film Optimist. Today, I'm talking about Robin Hood. This is Walt Disney's 1973 animated film. They used to say it's Walt Disney Animation's whatever film. Mm-hmm. I'm making a live action CG adaptation. Um. Oh fuck. It's based on the legend of the same name. Um. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is the 21st film by Disney. And as a furry, as someone who's openly a furry, I could see why a lot of people who grew up with this movie are furries. Let me just read the review first, and then I'll get more. Put a pin in that. We'll come back to it. You all know the tale. He steals from the rich, gives to the poor, and now he's an anthropomorphic fox. Disney, you are some clever bastards. Also, there's a thumb-sucking lion who is such an annoying villain. Is he the thumb sucker? Prince John, right? Luckily, he has two crafty sidekicks. One's a snake, and the other's a bear. By now, my feelings for Disney films should be known, so you should already know what I'm going to say. I love this film. From now on, this is the way it happened in my heart. You did it again, Disney. I think the way this happened in my heart is Robin Hood. Just the tale of Robin Hood. It's not a human. It's a fox. Get it right. Get your facts straight. Um, Totally a fucking furry movie all the way around. And I will argue, I will fall on the sword. To me, this film is the most romantic film Disney has ever put out. Ever. Um, Robin Hood and Maid Marian's love for each other is beautiful, and it gets me emotional. Whenever he's talking about how much he loves her, and she thinks it's just a simple crush, and he has no inclination of ever pursuing her again. And then him confessing to her in front of her, just being like, and she knows that it's him. Is like, holy fuck. Um, it's very beautiful. I'm very easily swayed with romance. Big time, big time romantic. Uh, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's just a lovely film. Um, I love everything about it. Fucking Baloo's in there as a bear again, as what's his name? Friar, Friar. What is his name? uh, List of. Yep, let's go down here again. Up, up. Little John. There is a friar, but Brian Bedford voices Robin Hood. R.I.P. Monica Evans voices Maid Marian. Um, Phil Harris is Little John. Harris also did. He had played Baloo. And he's also Thomas O'Malley, the Alley Cat, in the Aristocats. Um, Roger Miller is Alan Adale, a minstrel who serves as the narrator of the film. He's portrayed as a rooster, the Oodalali guy. Oodalali, Oodalali day. Do 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 do. Andy Devine as Friar Tuck, the priest of Nottingham. He's portrayed as a badger. Oh yeah, there's Red Fox's Robin Hood, Maid Marian. Um, Peter Ustinov as Prince John, the cowardly Prince Regent of England and Maid Marian's uncle. Ustinov also voiced Prince John in the German version of the film. He is portrayed as a scrawny lion with no mane. He did the German version too. That's awesome. Awesome. I said also. That's awesome. Ustinov also voices King Richard, John's older brother, the rightful king of England. Unlike John, Richard is depicted with a man, and he's based on a very real character. Is Prince John a very real character too? Yes, he is. That's wild. Terry Thomas as Sir Hiss, Prince John's advisor, portrayed as a snake. Carol Shelley as Lady Cluck, the lady in waiting of Maid Marian. She's portrayed as a hen, obviously. Sir Hiss and Lady Cluck, I think, are are made up characters. Um, Pat Buttram as a sheriff from Nottingham. Well, hey, hello there. He's fucking a wonderful villain. You easy to hate, but also easy to love too. He's definitely like a fucking like this dude's a fucking swindler and a half right here. Sheriff of Nottingham's a very important character, and I like that they did give him some character, and it's easy to laugh and point at him and shit, but also like he is kind of fucking charming in a way. George Lindsay and Ken Curtis as Trigger and Nutsy, respectively, the sheriff's guardsmen. They are portrayed as vultures. Billy Whitaker, Dana Loretta, Dory Whitaker, and Richie Sanders as Skippy, Sis, Tagalong, and Toby, respectively, local children of Nottingham who idolize Robin Hood. Skippy, Sis, and Tagalong are white rabbits, while Toby is a tortoise. Toby the tortoise. John Fielder and Barbara Luddy as the Church of Nottingham sexton and his wife. They are portrayed as church mice. Luddy also voices Mrs. Rabbit, Skippy, Sis, and Tagalong's mother. Barbara Luddy. God, she sounds so familiar. She portrayed Lady from Lady and the Tramp. She was in Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, Winnie the Pooh featurettes. Yeah. And then John Fielder, Fiedler. That's Piglet, isn't it? Yep. Oh, oh my God, I love John Fiedler. Candy Candido as the captain of the Royal Guard. He's portrayed as a crocodile. J. Pat O'Malley as Otto the blacksmith. He's portrayed as a bloodhound. During production on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937, Walt Disney became interested in adapting the 12th century legend of Reynard the Fox. However, the project languished due to Disney's concern that Reynard was an unsuitable choice for a hero. In a meeting held on February 12th, 1938, Disney commented, "I see swell possibilities in Reynard, but is it smart to make it? We have such a terrific kid audience, parents and kids together. That's the trouble, too sophisticated. We'll take a nosedive doing it with animals." For Treasure Island, Disney seriously considered 3 animated sections, each one of the Reynard tales to be told by Long John Silver to Jim Hawkins as moral fables. Ultimately, the idea was nixed as Treasure Island became the studio's first fully live-action film. In the next decade, the studio decided to make Reynard the villain of a musical feature film based on Edmund Rostan's Chanticleer, but the production was scrapped in favor of the Sword in the Stone. Yeah, I love fucking reading about like the what could have been. Like they were gonna make the Wizard of Oz at one point. I would have loved to see Disney's take on the Wizard of Oz. Now it's like much too late. Very hard to touch upon the MGM classic without just you're not gonna ever reach that greatness. Yeah, I love Robin Hood so much. Bringing it back to Robin Hood. I fucking love Robin Hood. Yeah, you guys have a good one and take care.